Some objects were never meant to be found. These 10 have a dark history and a deadly reputation. The Dybbuk Box. It looks like a simple wine cabinet, but the legend behind it is terrifying. Said to contain a malevolent spirit from Jewish folklore, the Dybbuk Box surfaced on eBay with a story of bad luck, shadowy figures, and sickness. Every owner reported nightmares, hair falling out, strange smells, and one even suffered a stroke. Rapper Post Malone reportedly came into contact with it and was involved in a string of near-death events weeks later. The box is now locked in a paranormal museum, sealed and never opened. The Busby Stoop Chair. In 1702, murderer Thomas Busby was hanged in England, but before his death, he cursed the chair he once sat in at the pub. And the curse, anyone who sits in it dies. Over the centuries, soldiers, delivery men, and even airmen during World War II who sat in the chair died shortly afterwards. So many deaths were linked to it, the pub finally gave it to a museum, where it's now suspended from the ceiling, never to be touched again. The Hope Diamond. It's one of the most valuable diamonds on Earth, and one of the most cursed. The Hope Diamond has been linked to murders, suicides, insanity, and financial ruin of almost everyone who possessed it. Stolen from a Hindu temple, legend says it was once the eye of a sacred idol. Today it's on display in the Smithsonian. The Crying Boy painting. Mass-produced in the 1980s, this painting of a tearful child hung in thousands of UK homes. Then fire started. House after house burned to the ground, but the painting, always untouched. Firefighters refused to keep it in their stations. Some blamed coincidence. Others called it cursed. It became so notorious, tabloids ran with it for years, until even skeptics refused to hang it. The Terracotta Army's Tomb Curse. When Chinese farmers discovered the Terracotta Army in 1974, they didn't just find ancient warriors, they triggered a curse. Within years, those who uncovered it lost everything. Homes, money, family. They say the tomb was guarded for over 2,000 years for a reason, to protect the emperor and to keep people out. The inner chambers of the tomb still remain untouched. Why? Even modern scientists fear what lies inside. The Black Orlov Diamond. Stolen from a Hindu shrine, this black diamond has a body count. Its owners, including 2 Russian princesses and a New York diamond dealer, all died by suicide. It passed from one tragic owner to the next until it was recut and reset in hopes of breaking the curse. It didn't work. Even now, it's known as the Eye of Brahma, and most jewelers won't go near it. Annabelle the Doll. Forget the movie. The real Annabelle is worse. Locked inside a glass case at the Warren Occult Museum, this Raggedy Ann doll was allegedly possessed by a demonic spirit. Visitors who mocked it were said to crash their cars, suffer fatal injuries, or even die. One man reportedly tapped on the glass and died in a motorcycle crash hours later. There's a sign next to it now, "Do not touch." No one argues with that. The Myrtles Plantation Mirror. Located in Louisiana, this mirror is said to trap souls. Legend claims the spirits of Sarah Woodruff and her children, poisoned by a jealous servant, were captured inside it. To this day, visitors report handprints on the glass, faces staring back, and whispers when no one else is around. It's polished daily, but the marks never come off. The Cursed Mummy of Princess Amun-Ra. In the late 1800s, archaeologists unearthed the mummy of an Egyptian priestess. Everyone who handled it, from diggers to museum curators, suffered sudden deaths, disasters, or madness. Even the ship that carried it to England, the Titanic, reportedly had the mummy on board. That's right, some say she went down with the ship. The Hands Resist Him painting. Dubbed the world's most haunted painting, this eerie artwork features a young boy and a life-size doll standing in front of a window with ghostly hands pressed against the glass. People who bought it reported the figures moving at night, children screaming in their sleep, and strange malfunctions with electronics. One owner claimed the boy crawled out of the painting. Today, it's kept locked away. No one's willing to destroy it. No one's brave enough to keep it. Whether it's art, stone, or cloth, some objects carry more than history. They carry pain, loss, or something darker. Maybe curses aren't just superstition, maybe they're warnings.